Evening, you know the song, you probably know the movie, and now along comes the stage version of 9 to 5. The show opens tonight at Maine State Music Theatre in Brunswick.
Kenny Ingram is the director and choreographer of 9 to 5. He's worked many times at Maine State Music Theatre, but never in one of the capacities he has now. This is the first time you have directed at Maine State Music Theatre. What's it been like?
It's been outstanding. I've had such an amazing time. I'm so grateful to Kurt Dale Clark for allowing me to be in this seat and to helm an amazing cast. You're gonna see your favorites as leads, but in a cast of just a lot of talent. So you're gonna see your supporting actors who were leads and leads who are supporting. They're just a mishmash of just love on that stage, you know?
For a director, it's such a thrill, such a delight to have a cast that you really like, because it means, I guess, sort of when you come in here, you don't really, well, you do have to work, but it's fun and it's play as much as it is work, right?
Absolutely. This cast, I love. Like, I really love this cast. There's something in that rehearsal process, because it's a very quick rehearsal process, you know? And there's something in that where we connected and we all wanted to tell this story, because this story still needs to be told. It's an education of how it used to be. You know what I mean? How women struggled in this workforce, right? To become equal to men, right? So it needs to still be told, these stories from the 70s, you know?
What has been the biggest challenge in choreographing and directing this production?
Wow, that's a good question. You know, there really hasn't been a challenge, because we're all like in the same boat on this journey.
I want your job, because it sounds like you're just having a great time.
But that's my life. I have to have joy. I'm all about joy, you know, and in that room, we laugh and we sing and we shine, because what this show is about, the heart of this show is about, if you don't like what you're doing, you have to change it. That's the heart of the show.
You did Lion King on Broadway for 15 years, which in the world of theater is a long run.
Honey, who you telling?
When you finished up with it,
maybe I had to change my position.
When you finished up with it and walked out of there.
Walked out of there. Tell it. Yes.
What did you say to yourself you wanted to do? With that chapter having closed, what did you really want to do? Well,
you know, I was directing and choreographing before I did Lion King. So I was directing and choreographing before, and then I just took a little hiatus. I was like, I want to do some theater right now. You know, and then I got out of that and said I want to go back into directing and choreographing. And, you know, so grateful to God that it turned out this way, that I could get back into the seat.
There's something special, though, isn't there, about doing summer theater? Because it doesn't last for long. That's part of its charm, is whoosh, it goes away pretty quickly, and it's just, I don't know, it should be a little more carefree time of year, and it's just people have a little different attitude. There is something special about it, isn't there?
Yeah, there is, but at Maine State Music Theatre, they do great productions. And I am telling everybody, get up and get out and come see the show. Cut out of that house and come see a show, because it's so beautiful. The other night when I saw Buddy Holly, people, you know, were laughing and dancing in the aisles and clapping, and we've lost this, right?
But now it's back.
It's back. So we gotta get up and get out. Come boogie.
I think Sam's ready to come boogie.
I would leave my house just to see Kenny, because his energy is infectious. It's awesome.
He's great. And when he was in Lion King, I mean, obviously he's directing and choreographing 9 to 5 in Brunswick, but when he was in Lion King, he was a performer. He was what's called a swing, so he could do a lot of different roles.
Wow.
15-year run in Lion King. You can see 9 to 5 at Maine State Music Theatre through August 5th. Information on tickets, showtimes, all that in the 207 section of our new Central Maine app and website.
Coming up next.